Hello people, this is Horden Reserve. That's where we camped last night. It is halfway, just before Arthur's Pass, halfway between Christchurch and the west coast. And it was a free camping site. It's advertised as a free camping site. They charge $8 now, which really is not that bad. You pay your campsite, you put your money on. I'll show you that in a second. Up, where are we? We're here, and about 15 kilometers is Arthur's Pass. It's extremely beautiful. I turned up here. I haven't been in the country for 34 years. And there's the night before we were here, a whole bunch of youth were having a disco party. Luckily we missed that. And a attractive young lady, when I was chatting, said, "I know you." And she said, I said, where? And she told me my name, and she was a cousin. I've never met her physically, you know, Facebook and everything. But it's amazing. This is a really beautiful place. There was one Dutch couple with their 3 children. You have this little camp place here. Secret. If you go up here, if you drive around the other side, there's a school campsite, which has all the same stuff as here. It has a hot water bath. They've got a tap which runs onto it from the water tank. There's a huge amount of water in this area. And you put your wood underneath the fire and you can have a hot bath. And there's lots and lots of hikes. It's really beautiful. There's I guess when the snow melts, there's see if I can show you it. You might not be able to get here when the snow's melting because there's a riverbed here which is dry. And it looks like the water, even like last week with the heavy rains we had, there was a full river. There's a bridge which has been washed out, but the Parks Board have a bulldozer and crane made a ford, and it's not far to drive. I think the police came down here yesterday when we came to check out the party goers, but the police car is a bit too low slung for this road. You know, it's a highway patrol car. So some of these roads, it was on the Honda Cocoon, I got over it, but it's a bit gravel rashy on the bottom of the car. They have these public toilets. It's not, you know. If you go to rock festivals and stuff, it's pretty much the same. This one doesn't smell at all. It's got toilet paper, amazing. There's another one a short distance from here. It's a bit smelly. But up at the school campsite, which is just on the other side of these trees, because they only come out school times, and it was really quite nice, clean, much older toilets and stuff, but why not? Anyway, this is where we camped last night, under the trees. You're not supposed to camp under the trees because it never stops raining, but we're at this altitude, or in New Zealand's west coast, it never stops raining anyway. because the smoke, clouds come off the Tasman Ocean from the Antarctic Ocean, and they just dump rain on it all the time. So a lot of days it's going to be raining anyway. So we thought we'd do it under the tents, which, as I said, as a camper, you're not supposed to camp under trees. You know, you get branches and stuff. We put our rooftop holding up over the top, but we ended up eating in the cabin. Anyway, this is another place, Hawes, Hawdon. Let's have a quick look. It's really, I don't think many people pay. There's protest little signs around saying why should they pay. How do you say it? Hawdon, Hawdon shelter. The school camp is called Kidson, Kidson Lodge. I would stay, if it's not school times, at Kidson Lodge. It's a bit quieter. There's Patterson Lodge, I don't know what that is. And there's some really seriously long hikes here, starting from here. Oh, there's another one here, another shelter here where you can camp. All the road systems, I was wondering where that road went to. Anyway, Arthur's Pass, just outside of Christchurch by about an hour and a half's drive. Have a nice day. We're driving now to Arthur's Pass, probably somewhere in Greymouth tonight.